All right. Welcome back to the Bottom Rung Sports Podcast. I'm Jonathan.
It's Pup.
And we got two guests for you guys today who both played baseball in college. We got Omar Ward.
What's up, guys?
We got Sean Furlong.
How we doing?
All right. Why don't you guys tell us a little about yourselves and where you play?
So I'm Sean Furlong. I go to IUP. I'm a right-handed pitcher. And I walked on my sophomore year here, and now I'm going into I'm in my senior year, actually.
I play at Seton Hill University now. I'm a right-handed pitcher and outfielder as well. Started off at Canisius for 2 years, transferred here my junior year, so in my fifth year now up here.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't know you were an outfielder as well.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a quick question real quick. We'll just jump right into the fun stuff. Who's the better pitcher?
Ooh.
Two different styles. I don't think there's a better one.
Okay.
One throws gas, and I throw a lot of off speed, so it's hard to compare.
That's true. I expect that.
You throwing that knuckle curve, Sean.
Nah, man, just sliders.
Just sliders.
You got our guys in the spring last year.
Yeah. So are you guys eyes set on the MLB? Or if not, what other jobs would you guys like to have in the future?
I mean, personally, I think speaking from every baseball player, I think obviously the end goal would be to play professional baseball, whether that be getting drafted, playing, low A baseball, high A baseball, MLB, and even just, other professional leagues around the country.
No doubt. I agree with him on that. And I know out of high school, that was the main goal, obviously, still is today. But my junior year when I came into Seton Hill, I had a labrum surgery and tore my labrum. So it kind of set me back a lot and started second guessing a lot of things, I guess, especially during rehab and things. So honestly, I can't lie. I started taking school a lot more seriously. And I'm in exercise. I'll graduate with an exercise science degree. So hopefully put that in a perspective and see what the options are. Obviously still play professional baseball. It's indie ball or in the MLB, but anything's possible at this point, I guess.
That's good. Yeah.
So I guess that can kind of tie us into the next question here is so you just came off an injury, you were rehabbing. What would you say to, younger athletes who are going through an injury right now, to keep their head up? What would you have to say is the most important thing, kind of keep them motivated?
Don't give up. Remember why you started playing it, because you never know when it will be over, whether it could be an injury or anything like that. So if you have the possibility or you have to get surgery or hear that news, just keep working hard at it. Listen to your doctors, your physical therapist, but lean on your family a lot because they will definitely keep your head in it. Family and friends will help and go a long way. And just honestly doing the little things, that's what mattered the most. I can say even just doing the daily stretches every day, not throwing a baseball for 5 to 6 months, but still doing those little stretches will go a long way and your recovery will be a lot better.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. So now, I don't know you guys well enough as my guy John here, but I've watched a few of your highlights. I've gotten to see how you guys play. What do you specifically bring to your teams? What do you bring to them?
I think just from my standpoint, being able to throw strikes, not walk guys. Walking guys from a pitching standpoint is, it can be a big problem. You walk one guy in an inning, 70% of first guys who get on base, they score 70% of the time. So whether that be not necessarily striking guys out, but weak contact anywhere, that's what I try to do on the mound. I don't try to do too much or anything.
To piggyback with Sean off of that, just throwing strikes, getting guys to roll over, soft contact. Yeah, you don't have to strike guys out every time, like he's saying. High school, you can get away with that stuff, but in college, everyone can hit no matter what division you're playing at. So honestly, pitching wise, definitely throwing strikes. Then on the hitting standpoint, I guess you could say just getting on base. I do my best, no matter the count, just trying to get on base, whether it's a walk, a hit by pitch, anything, just to get on base. So yeah,
That's cool.
So I guess one question I've always had for college and definitely professional is so you watch the MLB, right? You know how pitchers can't really hit at all? Or that's at least kind of the stipulation that there is. So, you're both pitchers in college. Obviously, that's your main focus. Do you what is the reason that, pitchers can't really hit? Is that because, they just focus on their pitching craft and then lose all their like, hitting skills, or what do you think that's because?
Personally, I just think hitters, they go into practice, they're doing a lot of hitting drills, all that stuff. Pitchers, I know I don't do that. A lot of POs don't do that. Yeah, I mean, we're just working on our craft every day, throwing every day, getting your arm stronger, just getting ready for spring, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, being the PO for 3 years is like it definitely pitcher only. There you go, John. That's for you. Pitcher only is PO. But doing that for 3 years, like it's true. Like you don't touch a baseball bat, only to hit fungos maybe. So like it's just you don't work on it. And obviously, it's like you progress higher and higher in playing. Pitching's gonna get better, the hitting's gonna get better. So like out of high school, most guys stop hitting. Like there's some guys in high school that pitch don't even touch a bat in high school, which is crazy. But like you come to college, like you focus solely on pitching. So then next thing you know, like say you do make it to the MLB, you haven't swung a bat in college for 4 years, maybe 5. And then next thing you know, you're in the MLB and it's like, I haven't swung a baseball bat in 6, 7 years. And this guy's throwing 97, 100 miles per hour. Like it's just hard to do,
I've wondered that. I figured, but there's always you have to find out. So
Yeah, and then
that was really good to know.
And then you'll find those like rare pitchers that can still hit.
Shoney.
Yeah. Shoei's just a freak.
Even like Madison Bumgarner, like
Yeah.
And who's the fat guy?
Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, he could hit.
I mean, really.
But I mean,
he
like
had his moment.
better than most pitchers.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just run into guys, especially when you get to college. Some guys are just better athletes than everyone else, and I think that plays a big role in it.
Well, I love Shoei, but I'm convinced he's on steroids. That man has to be juicing it this year.
I think he's just naturally like that.
I mean, but like why I think that is because last year when he did this, he didn't get the 42 home runs. I know he was hurt a little bit, but he also didn't pitch as well as he's pitching now. He's pitching
Practice
under 2, like well under 2, I think. And last year he pitched a 409.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that has something to go back on what Omar said about injuries. I think that's a great example. You do all your rehab correctly, and you're just going to get better. You're going to throw harder. Your off speed is going to be sharper. Just everything in general.
That's true. So, you guys, I can just get from your personality that you guys like to have a lot of fun. So, what's some before the game that you guys do to get yourselves all hyped up and motivated?
Oh, man, honestly, I really don't have a routine. I know a lot of baseball players are like that and have routines. But honestly, I just get to the field, do whatever I have to do, set up for BP for the hitters, do whatever. Bring a little snack right before the game starts, and just hydrate a lot, honestly. That's it.
Sure.
Yeah, going back to routines, I definitely have a routine since I got to Kiski. It was like 13. Wake up, gotta take a shower. I don't care if I showered the night before. Like I just feel dirty. I gotta shower. And, get to the field. Gotta always have music in my ears when I get to the field because I know you guys can't listen to music and stuff like headphones in and stuff like that, Sean. Like you guys gotta take them out, all that.
Yeah.
Field, yeah. So definitely like the whole ways from out of the car, just walking to the field, I have headphones in my ears, and then just as soon as the cleats come on, it's just high energy from there. Because like you're at the field, you're playing baseball, you get to have fun. Even if you don't get to play that game, like you're still out, watching a good game at least, cheering on your teammates. So it's pretty much just high energy like at all times, winning or losing, just keep it up.
I feel like pitchers have like the best jobs in the league, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, like they
Explain.
Okay, so like why I think this is because I've always found pitching to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Before like, Omar knows, like I had some trouble at Kiski. Before my troubles at Kiski, Coach Perry who's the JV coach, had me pitching a little bit. And I liked it a lot. And I think like you get to do what you love, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you only pitch like maybe once, twice a week, depending on how many games you have, if that. But when you're not pitching, you get to just sit there and cheer on your teammates. And like you get a front row, like, view to some of the most beautiful ballparks in America.
That's true. That is true.
And I definitely think that's awesome.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But They always do have fun. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, they're always the one, clapping the gum bucket and just like getting lit and all that stuff. So they definitely do have a lot of fun.
They go to the bullpen first when the bench is clear.
That's true. So we already talked about the pregame. Now, post game, what do you guys do to handle a loss or say you didn't pitch well, but you guys still won? What's something that keeps you moving forward following any of those troubles?
I mean, in a season, we play 55, 60 games. There's always that next day, that next game, whatever. So even if I go out there, I have a bad outing or whatever, I know the guy behind me is going to pick me up, and I know the hitters are going to do their part, and I have to prepare better for my next outing. That's my mindset.
Like you're saying, preparation is the biggest key, because usually if you lack on the field, it's lack of preparation. At least I know that's what we're preached a lot to up here. And solely just after, say you do have a bad outing or a good one, it's always you win and you learn. You never win and lose. So you always take what happens to you and you learn from it. You find out where it went wrong, how you can fix it, and just prepare that for the next week coming ahead. So you'll be better prepared for your next outing.
Yeah, you got to have a short-term memory on things, even all sports, but you just got to have that short-term memory, forget about it, and just keep rooting, keep going. Keep going forward.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely good in any sport to, kind of push the losses behind you.
It's hard sometimes, but
it definitely is.
That's part of life,
But so this question's for both of you, but Omar, I know you were, a very talented athlete in high school, star quarterback for Kiski for a while, played basketball for us. Why baseball out of the three?
Bro, I still ask myself that question every day. I can't lie. I don't know. There's just something about it. I just feel like I excelled in it. Always having people saying, "Oh, you're better at football," but in my heart, I truly always thought, no, I think I'm better at baseball. I can do something with this. So it's just pretty much I don't know. It's a game I also took to it too. Coming into college, I'll probably get injured less in baseball. It's not a contact sport. I tore my labrum, and I'm like, dang, this could have happened on the football field. So it's
yeah.
It's just, I think it's just that love you have for the game that makes you choose what you want to do in college,
Did you have any offers from anywhere for football?
I was talking to the academy, Army and Navy and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to the service. I personally couldn't do that. I'm going to go to practice and condition and then go do some push-ups for fun for basic. That's just not engraved in me. Kudos to the guys that do it, because I just didn't. I just know that wouldn't be for me. But
Sean,
yeah,
this one's for you. So you didn't, because I know we talked about this a lot, our freshman year at IUP, about how you weren't sure if you wanted to play baseball or not, but then you decided to go out for the team. What kind of gave you that motivation to walk on?
I mean, my freshman year, I reached out to Coach Rabinski, the former head coach here, and I asked him, are you guys having walk-ons this year? And he was like, no, not this year. Then, that sat in my head, back in my head the whole entire year. Then as soon as I saw that tweet from IUP baseball going into sophomore year at their holding walk-ons, I was like, yeah, I got to get ready for this. And I knew I had a good feeling I was going to make it. Coach Rabinski, he knew my name. There's a bunch of Freeport guys on the team. So yeah, I had a good feeling about it, but I knew I still had to, work towards it. It wasn't going to be handed to me.
It's really good. And just for all you guys, younger guys out there, never give up. Just because you're not recruited out of high school doesn't mean there's not an opportunity for you there somewhere.
Definitely.
Never give up.
Yeah. Opportunities, it's always say one door closes, another one opens. And, there's many doors to be open in your life. And, it will happen at weird times. He saw a tweet, that's all it takes. Just one little thing like that to happen. Boom, the door's open. You take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
So, the gist of all we're talking about right now is baseball is fun. It's a fun sport to play. It's a fun sport to watch. And I don't care what people say. I like it.
Yeah.
So for you guys, what was your favorite memory or favorite game in all years of playing baseball that you have just that you will never forget ever in your life?
And I gotta think about that one.
I stumped him. Oh yeah, okay. Go Pup.
That's tough. Man,
It could be a lot of them for baseball.
You could be cliche and be like, "Oh, well, back when I was 12, I hit my first home run," but I'm trying to think deeper into it. there got to be something better.
I know I got one. I played summer ball up in Johnstown, Triple ABA, and it's been going on. This year was the 76th year they had it, and Johnstown's been hosting it since then. So they had never won a championship there before. Like, and it's like a big tournament. Teams from all over the country come around, like New Orleans, a couple teams from Brooklyn, Buffalo. This year's North Carolina team, adding a Canadian team, Ohio, so all over. And Johnstown never won it. And our team in 2018, we ended up winning that tournament, got the first one in Johnstown history. So that was pretty dope. I definitely could say that was my most memorable baseball moment.
That's cool.
Sean, you still thinking?
I mean, I'd have to say just somewhere back in high school, junior, senior year, we clinched playoffs both years. Senior year, we almost won the section. But I would say junior year, I mean, the four teams from each section make it. And we were playing Derry at the time. It was the last game of the regular season. We had to win to make it. And we ended up 10 running them somehow.
Jeez.
I mean, they were a good baseball team. We went out there and just smoked them. It was first time making playoffs. And how long for Freeport? Yeah, I mean, just happy to be a part of that. And I always think about that.
Oh, that's special.
What about you, Pup? You used to play.
I did till I was before junior high. I was 6th grade, and I actually do. I'm gonna be cliche, but I only have one home run in my whole entire baseball career. It was in the championship game. I remember. I have the medal. I have the big trophy. I was named MVP of this whole entire tournament, and I think I was 9 or 10, and I hit a home run, and that we were up by like 1, but that like sealed it. I'll never forget that. It was a straight shot to center field, beautiful. Everybody was hounding me. And I'll never forget. I have and it's a huge trophy. It says MVP on it. That was the best. I can never forget that.
So for me, mine's like not even in a game because Omar, you know, JV baseball at Kiski Prep wasn't too serious.
It was fun though. Y'all was
It
lit.
was fun. But like I played second base. I didn't have much action out there. But this is we scrimmaged and Coach Perry wanted me to pitch and it was only fastballs, but I threw a curveball to Dennis Jakubowskis and struck him out swinging hard. And he said, "Coach, I thought we weren't allowed to throw no swirly balls." And I was just dying. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Whirly balls.
Yeah,
Bro, the buildup of that JV team was something.
bro, we were something. It's because we had Ryota and Gaston were still allowed to play with us. That's why we were good.
Oh my god.
All right, getting back to the questions. I guess, you know, we've done a lot of basketball players. We both love basketball. So it was a little easier, like crafting the questions.
Yeah.
So this one we really had to think. So if you guys could start an MLB franchise with any one player, who would it be? You know, it could be old, it can be new, it could be current, but one player. Babe Ruth is not allowed. That's a cliche answer.
Mike Trout, 100%.
Okay.
Easily.
Damn.
He is one of the best.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I'm going MVP or Andrew McCutcheon.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Only because he had the dreads. He's in Pittsburgh. Like, it was just, I don't think we're going to see that again for a long time.
No.
So it's just like.
We're not going to see those Pirates again for a long time.
It's just engraved in my head is that year. Like,
What about you, Pub?
I gotta think about you. You go first.
No.
It's tough.
I got to do it for the culture. I got to do it for the Asian culture. Got to go Ichiro Suzuki. My guy Ichiro. One of the greatest to do it. Got to go him. Loved watching him play. Great player.
It's tough for me. I would have definitely gone Kutch, but Omar took us. I gotta be special now. I gotta. Would it be smart to build around a pitcher?
I mean, yeah, pitching is huge. I mean, look at us.
Like
we
one,
have
like just one specific pitcher. Like,
yeah, I mean, look at the Pirates. We have decent hitters. We just don't have a pitching staff.
Yeah, that's true.
a lot of money.
Yeah, but our owner and GM don't like to spend money.
Jeez. Man. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be controversial. Barry Bonds.
Are we talking Barry Bonds post steroids or pre steroids?
post.
Okay, then that's an
That's what he had to do. He did what he had to do. He did. You still got to hit the ball.
There's no
Yeah, that's
drugs to make
fair.
you for baseball.
You can't go against
Yeah.
that. Come on now. That's a home run every game.
He's a Hall of Famer, 100%.
Should
Yeah.
be.
He deserves it.
So kind of going back to, you guys being college athletes personally, what would be some advice you give to younger kids out there, trying to make it to college, being an athlete? What is some advice you give those kids?
I'd say get in the weight room and hit the books. That's what it comes down to.
I like it simple.
Every college team, they look at academics. That's a big part of it. And, if you're small, you're not going to get recruited. That's just how it is.
Yeah, like he said, I'll keep it simple too. So he said, hit the books and the weight room, but just also I would play multiple sports as well too. Like you can't just focus solely on like just baseball. If you can, good for you, but you learn so much more as a team and as a person, like yourself, like different leadership skills. Play like different sports. It goes a long way.
Oh, back to shout out Sean. He also played basketball. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
JV captain junior year of high school, baby.
Oh yeah, killing it.
So wait, time out. You just said you play basketball. You went to Freeport.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Ambridge in summer league? I feel like I played you one time.
Probably somewhere down the line. I think so in high school.
I feel like that happened.
Bro, he was just a dog in high school. He took so many bodies he doesn't remember.
Josh
I
is
just
late.
said my mouth.
Huh?
Josh is late playing basketball on lockdown weekends at Kiski, man.
Bro, I was don't
Here
even get
we
me
go.
started.
Here we go.
You should have seen me at IUP. Sean knows.
Oh my god,
Got that strap on you.
Yes, sir.
Walking.
something like that.
It always comes back to you playing basketball, no matter who we interview. It's always
Bro,
just-
because have you ever seen an overweight 5'9" Asian shoot like me?
cannot say I have.
Exactly, bro.
This is too funny. It's so funny.
Goofy.
So now, this is going to be a very stupid question, but we always ask our guests in basketball, could they beat us one-on-one? And this is just, common sense as their pitchers, but, at the plate, give us like 5 attempts. Do you think we're getting a hit off you guys? You can say you're not at all. Like you could just be straight up.
You might run into one here or there.
I already know my
I'll
answer.
give it to you.
I would say no.
I'm gonna say I can't hit for shit.
You know what? I go back to my answer. No, there's no shot.
I told you. You could
You
say,
don't know if a fastball's coming at you, slider, changer, especially with Sean Slider, bro. I'm telling you, the thing is stupid. Like it's stupid.
I mean,
And I've seen late hit. So
All right, relax.
I mean, if we go back to my 10-year-old glory days, I might be able to snag a hit because I could actually hit decently, but I don't know now. Yeah, it's
Yeah, but you think 10-year-old pup is hitting, Omar. I know Omar used to throw like upper 90s back in the day. I don't know if you're still doing it.
yeah, before surgery, I was like 91, 94.
Yeah. And Sean apparently has the nastiest slider in all.
It's gross.
So I don't know. I say no because I really like.
common sense to me says absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I was just having fun saying 10-year-old because but absolutely not.
Like that's the thing that always held me back is like I could field fine, like I just couldn't hit. I really just couldn't hit.
Let's reverse the roles now. With us pitching against you guys batting, are we striking you out?
No.
I don't think so.
See,
I'm hitting gap shot after gap shot.
I've never seen Sean
I
hit.
haven't hit in 4 years. I'm still saying that confidently.
Omar used to crush dingers on the daily for Kiski.
That's the only way we could score, really.
Bro, it was Mr. Mustard was doing something wrong.
I don't think it's his fault. It was just like I was like no one wanted to play baseball. It's like everyone that said that, oh, I used to play baseball back in the day. Like even Sean Dell be like, yo, bro, I had that. Like, no, bro, no, you did it. Like it just sucked. It would have been nice. Even be a pinch runner for us. Like get the vine on the base path.
Oh my God, he's stealing every base.
Come on.
But I don't think I could. I mean, like, if I hit one of them, does that count as not like striking, like getting a hit on me?
I don't know. It was just a fun question to ask. I was just
No, it's a good question.
We always ask our guests if we could beat us 1-on-1, and this, I was just thinking, why not just throw this one out there? So
No, it's a good question for sure.
I mean, I figured I was surprised it took him a while to say no because I know I should be no.
But I think that's it.
Ah,
Oh, you got another question?
One last question.
Go for it. Dude.
So people on Twitter always see this under any baseball post. They always have these people that say, "Oh, not a sport. Oh, this, that." What do you guys have to say? Those exact people always say baseball is not a sport. Just go ahead. No filter at all. Just go ahead. Lay it out there right now.
I mean, baseball players are rotational athletes, and in my opinion, rotational athletes are the best athletes on this planet. You put a basketball player in the batter's box, he's not going to do nothing. You put him, that football player can bench, 300 pounds, but he's not going to do anything.
Exactly.
That's fair.
I don't know. I just hate hearing it because, I know, growing up, I had to play lacrosse and soccer. I played basketball.
More playing lacrosse.
Bro. I played it like football, man. You just run people over and throw it as hard as you can. It ain't that hard. People think lacrosse is so hard. It's not that hard. If you got hand-eye coordination, you can play lacrosse. Some are better than others, with the stick skills and stuff. But you're not. It's you're not stopping. I'm running you over, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you do. I'm running.
Used to be chunky, bro.
Hey, man. But if you say baseball is a sport, I just think you just sound crazy, bro. If you say that, step in the box, throw a pitch, hit a catcher 100-mile-per-hour ground ball hit at you, on an uneven surface, I can bounce up and take your face off. There's just a lot to it.
Bro, catchers have it bad. I don't know how they sit there squatting like that for 9 innings. I could never.
Yeah, knees couldn't do that.
I tried it once and I couldn't. My knees
Catcher
hurt.
the craziest guys on the field. Always.
Swear.
I could say that from our catcher, Vincenzo Rouso. Shout out to you, Senzi. Might be the craziest dude you'll ever meet. On the field, off the field, bro is just always on 1,000. We beat last year. We played Ashland, right? So we were up by 2. They got the down by 1 run in. Our right fielder BK came up, threw it to home. Vinny caught it, blocked through the home. We won the game at 3rd place, bottom 9. We all storm out to the field. Everyone's celebrating. Vinny is maybe 5'6", 5'7", just stupid, having dude. So we're all celebrating and stuff, dap him up like basketball. It's hey, let's get it. I'm a hooper at heart, so I'm hey, let's go. I went to Vinny. I dapped him up. He shoves my chest in, bro. I kid you not, bro. Bruised my sternum. The whole ways ride home from Ashland, 3 to 4 hours. I'm sitting on the bus, hunched over, checking my heart rate. I'm having heart palpitations. I went to the doctor. I'm yo, doc, I can't breathe. I couldn't cough, none of that. Just because our catcher, he's crazy. But you need that as a catcher,
Yeah.
You need that crazy dude that'll go to war for you, put his body on the line. So definitely love catching.
Respect for sure. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on for sure.
Much appreciation.
Yeah.
For real.
Go check out their links to their Instagrams will be in the bio. And then, season's coming up. Go give these guys a watch, talented players for real.
For real.
But this has been another episode of Bottom Rung Sports. As you know, I'm Jonathan.
It's your boy Pup.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.